because the comic industry was going so big at that point, they made so many variant covers and so many foil covers and so many yada yada yadas that it oversaturated the market, and these became less and less valuable because everybody had them. Now, I know this very well because my mom's boyfriend at the time, he had, he was very much a collector, and he liked to collect many different things. And when I was growing up, his big thing was comics. And he believed that if he went out and bought every special cover, every foil cover, every, shiny whatever cover, hologram cover, that he'd be able to hold on to them, sell them later, and make a profit. Well, even even at the age I was at, which I would say I was probably 7, 8, the amount of times that we would go out and get these comics, even I at that point was kind of going, we keep getting comics, but you don't sell them. So where's the profit? And he would say, well, no, we're going to do it later. We're going to do it later. We're going to do it later. And there was a point where he was not living with us. He had his own place. And we would go over to his place, and he would have multiple long boxes. And for those who don't know what long boxes is, they're about yay big, which the camera kind of throws it. So let's say about 2 feet of just comics in boxes that were all specialty comics or foil comics or all these special covers. And like I said, even at that point, I was kind of going, wait, this isn't really, I don't see how this works. And it was later on that we found out that, well, he found out that it wasn't going to be making him a ton of money. They ended up breaking up after so many years, and he had left a couple of the boxes with me. So I have a couple boxes that are pretty much full of all these variant covers, which with the comic boom that's going on now, or at least was, but probably not as much anymore, it could have been a profit, but it also, I kind of just like having them. I wouldn't go out and purchase them myself, but just having them in my collection, I kind of enjoy it. But that was, I know I've heard so many stories from back in the day where he was not the only one who was going out and buying these comics every day, thinking that they would be the next Death of Superman, which even now, I have a Death of Superman, which I picked up from Fan Expo Canada probably 5-6 years ago. And I think I paid cover value for it. I think I probably only paid $3 for it because everybody has it. And it just didn't get the value that it wanted. And I think that was part of the comics crash, was everybody was buying these things thinking they'd be an investment in the future. And it just wasn't paying off, and a lot of stuff got bought, but then a lot of the interest just crashed after a certain amount of time because it wasn't worth it.